Hey, welcome back to Morocco Method, where natural things happen. I'm Anthony Morocco, founder and creator of Morocco Method International. So, now we're going to do a series of cutting one's hair, how to cut men's hair oneself. For me, after leaving Kenef's in 1970, I've decided to start cutting my own hair, and I cut it in sections, so it makes it easier. So I'm going to show you how to cut your hair yourself in sections. And we have the Blunt Snip hair cutting kit. So you can pick this online at MoroccoMethod.com. But this kit comes with a really nice pair of scissors. It comes with a comb so you can part your hair. And it also comes with our famous lunar chart. So it's the 5 elements: earth, air, fire, water, ether. You pick out one of those elements per month. So if you want to grow your hair back in, if it's thinning, or if you want to thicken it, you obviously don't do lengthening, you don't do beautifying, you do strengthening, thickening, and root work. Or you just pick and choose whatever element you like that month. Okay, so to start with, we're going to go ahead and brush the hair down. So yes, I'm using a brush, Morocco Method brush. So I brush my hair down because I'm going to go ahead and section it. So I brush the left out of my way, out, the center down, which I'm going to cut, and then the right side out of the way also, okay? So now we're getting the hair combed down, and then just cut right across like a piece of paper. Right across. So I got that line cut. So that's setting the beginning of it. And then I'm going to pick the hair up, just straight up, and with my fingers I'm going to hold it. And then I'm going to cut right across the fingers. So that's the first cut. Again, go back a little further. I'm going to go with the comb, snip, 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 right there. So every time you go back a little bit further, grabbing some more hair and just going across the top and snipping. Don't go left or right, just go straight back and combing the hair. It's really easy. You have to get a little bit used to it first. So now I'm going to rest my scissors on my fingers and just cut across, there. So it's little by little. One more cut, I think, for the back. Again, just resting the scissors on the comb. Then you can gauge how much length you want to cut off. In the beginning, I suggest cutting off less is better, because you can always go back and cut off more. So now we have that done. So if you comb it down, you'll see we started off with the front and we cut in the line. So that's nice and balanced. So now I'm going to start going to the left, but I want to wet my hair. So I always like to keep the hair wet, and I do not shampoo my hair before I cut it, because you want the natural oils to cut your hair. So I just go ahead, just like I did to the front. Now I'm going to do it to the left, resting my scissors on my fingers and snipping. So you can feel it. You're not going to cut yourself. You can feel the scissors going across. So you got more hair, resting the scissors on the fingers again. And I'm going to continue the left, but you go back a little further and you're going to find the longer hair. There it is. And you can just hold it and snip it. Further left now, so I've cut this, but I haven't cut this part, right? So I can pull it off down to the left again in the very front. See all that hair? And I pull it on my fingers to see how long I want it. And there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut along my fingers. And now I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4. There. See, it's starting to get shaped. And I haven't cut this at all yet. We'll do that later. But right now we've done the top. the center, then top, coming to the left. See, nice. Coming to the left, left, there. Then I slowly start brushing back. So as you come back, you find the new hair that hasn't been cut, pulling it down, then resting the scissors on my fingers, and I just slowly, nice, and cut, slow, there. So it's nice and gradual, little at a time, so you stay very organized. So we got the left done, but now I'm going to go from the center a little bit over to the right, and I'm going to pull it down and get the length that I want, and then I'm going to put my scissors on my fingers and just snip. See, it's all little by little. It's like if you have a sphere and you just cut the center, the very top, then you go off to the left, which is rounded toward the left, and then you come to the right, which is rounded again, and you're holding it straight up. So you're not pulling it to the left, you're not pulling it to the right. You're holding it straight up and out from where the ball shapes the head, right? And when you pull the hair up, if you're over here, you don't pull it over to the left, you don't pull it down, you pull it straight out from where it's growing. So it's straight out, there, straight out. You pull your fingers out until the length you want, and then you just snip. And again, we're going to slowly come right. So now we're going to move further to the right, put the scissors there, and gradually. So little by little, we go center, then back to wherever is comfortable, then left. So left, center, then left, left, and then far left. So as far left as you can possibly go. And the same thing, center right, and you go back as far as you can go. Then you go more right. Then you go right, right, as far right as you can go. See, I don't even have to look. I can just feel the scissors on my fingers. And that takes a little practice, but you'll get used to it. So that's why we do it in sections. Just do a little bit at a time so you don't get frustrated. Because now we're heading toward the back of the head, right? So we come back, snip. So the hair will be very blunt when you hold it out. See how blunt it is? Then we'll gradually do the back part, and then we'll do the very back. There's a whole different way of cutting it. All right, if you have any questions, email me at MorroccoMethod.com. I'll be glad to answer any questions you have. We'll do another video coming up. I'll cut another section. Cut your own hair, how to cut your own hair and be in total control of lunar cycles.